everyone, it's Charity Olin, and it's been too long. It's been a little bit since we've sent you a video future proof, and there's a couple reasons for that. One is exciting in that we are back to doing in-person future proof classes every month here at our world headquarters at Fountain Mortgage at 75th and Mission in Prairie Village. So if you are wanting to attend these classes, we hope you'll join us. Those come out, the schedule comes out in our weekly agent email that goes out to all of our referral partners. If you happen to be seeing this and you're not on that list, please contact us so we can make sure you get those invitations. So as we ramp up back to in-person classes finally, we've been a little bit more sporadic on the video, but our last class was so popular that I thought I'd recap just a short snippet of it here in your email today or on your YouTube, wherever you happen to be watching. We discussed how to get real in 2023, and by real we mean R-E-E-L, Instagram Reels. All of the rage, all the kids are doing it, and if you're rolling your eyes and saying, I don't want to be a part of that, well, too bad. It's here, that's where the eyeballs are. We didn't have a choice to be part of the Yellow Pages or own a telephone, and now we don't really have a choice if we want to grow our business in 2023 to not be where the people are. So in this class, we went through just the basics of creating a reel. I'm not going to do that here today, but if it's something you need help with, again, reach out to your loan officer or to us in the marketing department. We'd be happy to even come to your team and do a team class at your location. We went through the basics of how do you add text, how do you add music, how do you splice different video pieces together. And then we wrapped it up with what I want to share today, which is 4 best practices and tips for success as you begin as your new reel adventure. So let's get started with tip number 1. Okay, so the first tip for you is to brainstorm your ideas. If you've ever dabbled in reels or just gotten started with them, you know that they can take a long time, especially for those of us who are a little bit more inexperienced. So the first tip is to brainstorm ideas ahead of time. Try not to just willy-nilly start shooting. You're certainly welcome to do that, but if you want to make this efficient and a regular part of your business, brainstorm ahead of time the ideas that you're going to have for that full month. And something else in this point that's really important to remember is that Reels have a different audience than your Instagram feed, which is the squares that you see below on your profile, or your Instagram stories, which are the little videos that are up in your circular profile that disappear after 24 hours. Those stories and that feed are seen by your followers, people who know you and who follow you. Those get served up to them. Reels, on the other hand, are served to a much wider audience, mostly people who don't know you. Could be people all over the world, all over the country. And if you're using some of those trending sounds or trending dances or whatever it is you're doing on the reel, think about your target audience and who is going to see that reel and what does it mean for your business. So you don't want to make it a pitch every time, certainly not. You don't want to just talk real estate and say I'm the best agent, hire me today. But think about who your target audience is. If you sell a lot of homes in Prairie Village, or if that's your target farm area, go to the shops in Prairie Village, visit the restaurants in Prairie Village, become the Prairie Village expert, and as you're filming those reels, you're going to get eyeballs from people who are in your target audience, because again, it's going to be people that don't know you. So that is tip number 1, brainstorm your ideas, think about who your target audience is, and remember they might not know you. Let's go on to step number 2. So tip number 2 is to keep it simple. As you're starting out, keep it very simple. Don't try to do the really fancy transitions and camera tricks that you see that are really cool. You'll get there. But Instagram is full of reels that encourage you to be inspired. Some might say you're copying, but in the world of reels, that's what is encouraged. So when you see other people doing reels you like, you can save those on your phone to come back to them. You can save the sound that they're using and then put your own twist on it. Maybe it's a simple lip sync to a little bit of dialogue that you're going to look into the camera and say with a little bit of text related to your business or what it is you're trying to get across. That's how the format works. That's how they are encouraging people, and actually Instagram will reward you with more eyeballs the more you hop on those trends and put your own spin on existing sounds and existing trends that exist. So start simple and stick with that for step number 2. All right, tip number 3 I think is the most important one. I learned this when learning about reels, watching YouTube actually, and I think it's such a great piece of advice. Filming. When you are ready to film your reels, try to batch that into 1 or 2 days a month. Let's say you set a goal for yourself to do 2, maybe 3 reels a week. So try to get most of those, 8 to 12 reels filmed all in one day. Instead of doing them here and there and trying to find the right lighting and do I have my hair and makeup done, Make sure you're camera ready, you're in the lighting that you like. I recommend using just natural window light as you're getting started with your phone. And then a few shirts to maybe change out to. So you've already brainstormed your ideas from step number 1. Now on step number 3, you're ready to film, and batch that all together. It's going to save you so much time, and it's going to really increase your content output when you can just do a bunch of filming all in a row. You already have your sound saved, your ideas down. Get those knocked out all at once. And my final tip here is, if it's not working, if you've saved something that you really want to do, but it's just you filmed it 17 times, move on. Don't be afraid to move on. Let that one go, come up with a new idea, or just send that one out into the universe. Keep it simple, keep with what's authentic to you, and get that batch ready to go so you can be really efficient. Ready for the last tip. My final and 4th tip today is the shortest one, but also a very impactful one. Editing. When it's time to edit your reels, if you've ever done one before, you know that can take a really long time. You're hearing that sound over and over. You're trying to get everything timed up just right. So just like we batch filmed, set aside some time for batch editing, and or replace your scrolling time in your car when you're waiting to pick up your kids from sports practice, when you are sitting in the doctor's office and you're just scrolling Instagram. Make sure you bring some headphones so you're not annoying the people around you, but do some editing in your car. Replace that time that you're scrolling with your editing so you can move that forward, get it ready to go, save it in your drafts for when you're ready to post it or schedule it. And now you have batch filmed and batch edited, and within 2 or 3 days, you have your full month of content ready to go. I hope these 4 tips were helpful for you as you get started in Reels. We are also getting started in Reels here at Fountain Mortgage, so we're learning along with you. We have a new marketing and branding coordinator on our team who is more of an expert than any of us, so please reach out and we'd be happy to put you in touch with her just for some simple tips, or if you just need to know the next step to take. As always, thanks for joining me today. I hope to see you next time. Be well. Bye.